Hi, if you like dream reading or archetypes, stay here, it's gonna be interesting. Last night I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt that my dad, who passed away 3 years ago by the way, was pregnant. He had this huge belly, and I realized that the belly was transparent and I could see the baby inside, and the baby was dressed. So I told my dad that. I told him, I can see the baby and it looks fine, it's moving perfectly fine, it's even dressed. And he said to me, yeah, I know, it's been like that the other time as well. I woke up and I thought, what on earth? What did I just dream? And then I started to realize there are lots of layers here. So let me unpack. First of all, masculine energy. I could tell you so much about this in my lineage, in my life, in this moment of my life. As you might know, because I say it every time I come up here, I'm writing a novel. Yeah, nice. Now, the big thing is I've always felt like I'm a writer, and I wrote a few books. But this one is different. The way I'm writing it is very different. The way it's coming to me is very different. And this is where it intercepts the dream and the dreams that I have been having in the past few weeks. This novel started with a channel message that I got one night because I asked the universe, crying and desperate, to send me a novel because I needed something. I was feeling I was hitting rock bottom in my life, okay? I don't know why. I had a weird September and beginning of October where I was feeling the most desperate I've felt in the past 10 years, I think. And yeah, I was stuck in my life, but I mean, nothing that big. Let's get back to the dream now, and we'll get back to the novel later on. My father figure, pregnant, is the integration of opposites. It's yin and yang meeting themselves, uniting and working together. And this is a big thing for me. All that I write is very yin, very flowy, unexpected, feminine, mysterious, moon side of the world. This novel here has a clear architecture that I'm following, a clear outline that I have since I started writing it. And I'm already past half of the novel. I think I'm almost 2/3 down in like less than a month. I'm writing day and night. The dream might even mean that my father lineage is integrating yin and yang. In dreams and spiritually, pregnancy is the soul preparing to create something, creating, giving birth. Now it's like the masculine energy in my lineage is creating. This is the masculinity healing itself, integrating the feminine part that it has. And this reminds me of a dream that I had a few months ago about Trump in the Oval Office. And he looked like my father. And he was on the way to, at the end of the line. And in that dream, before being in the Oval Office and speaking to Trump telepathically, I saw military garments being folded and put to rest, like in a funeral ceremony, which is the masculine energy coming down. Got to rest, it's time to get the feminine side up, rising, which is why I was speaking about the divine feminine rising. Now they're kind of uniting to work together and create. This is blowing my mind. And I don't think it's just about me. It's also about you. It's about everyone. It's about all of us. But then there's more. The belly was transparent, which means the veil is thinning. I can see through. We can see through. Transparency is revelation. From an individual perspective, it might also mean that my father is healing his masculine side now that he's on the other side, because he comes from a family that was started at the beginning of World War II. Lack, the need to protect family, the need for safety, the lack of safety, the lack of money, the lack of food was everywhere in his family when he was born, when he was a child. And he carried this trauma in my family. Of course he did. He couldn't do anything else. But now he's healing, and I'm healing with him. And this is why I'm writing this novel, which is about spiritual ascension, which is about cracks and translation and revelation. Oh my God. And also, he was very calm. The energy in this dream was serene and calm. Everything is fine. Everything is going to be fine. This baby in the belly is already dressed. It's ready to come out and work. This baby is our creation, not just mine, the novel, my life, because I've been getting dreams about my life changing completely and me manifesting my dreams and whatever. But it's also about the collective, because what happens in micro happens in macro. We are one and the same. We are ready to create, and change is coming. I feel very optimistic today. The sun is shining and it's a great day. Have a great day, my friends.